The new update just dropped, and I have no soul. You do. And that's the sad part. It's your job. Your job is taking away your soul. And I don't like that one bit. So we need to return your soul. Oh, Jorby, since I have you, I picked up that stop with the Marvel. Stop Marvel. Goddamn. But yeah, I picked up the comic. I know, right? Okay. Speaking of comic discourse, hold on. I know it's doing all this stuff right now, but speaking of comic story, no story time just yet. There's a couple things. I picked up a couple of comics, mangas, and stuff like that. Hold on. Stop. Okay, yeah, no, okay. Stop with the. Okay. Alright. A little bit of a story, right? Let's get this out of here so I don't have to, like, have this in my background. Like, okay. Check this out. I was perusing YouTube like I like to do. And I wanna keep this as short as possible because I don't want to give this guy some whatever screen time or whatever he wanted out of this whole situation. But there's this guy. You know what? No. You know what? No. Let's we're not playing the game right now. Let's talk about this. No, cause like Jorby, you got me started. Ooh, Jorby, you got me started. Ooh, Jorby, how do you get me started? There's this guy about talking about the absolute Batman, and it's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous. Uh, I'm trying to find the one I watched. It wasn't the best. Like I want to talk about this. Like I don't know why I want to talk about this, but it irritated me so much that now I want to. Jorby came in and said something, and now I want to talk about it. I'm spitting. I'm spitting because it's so like infuriating that we can't have nice things, right? We just can't have nothing cool or fun to do anything with. Okay.
They managed to jump.
Okay. Is he saying some shit like I don't like it, wah, like a man baby? Yes, he is such a man baby. He look here. I'm gonna put him on. I'm gonna put him on here because we're gonna look at this video together real quick, and just because. So this is a video of somebody else's video. I rather give the other person the view than this guy the view. This is the perpetrator right here. Old egg face pale man here, looking like I don't know the '90s Edge man, uh, with the American flag in the back, like he knows anything because he's British. Like what the hell? I do not understand. I don't even have to watch the. You don't. You really don't, because you're looking at him and you're like, he's one of the typical ones. He talks like, mind you. Okay, I'm gonna be full on. I have not read the Absolute Batman comic, but after watching the not his take, but the guys who's talk this guy the guy that's talking shit about the guy, like I'm triple reacting right now. He made me because I seen panels and I was like, this is cool. What is he talking about? What is this man talking about? So I'm gonna play a couple snippets of this. Go to this dude's channel. He's all right. I don't know what he makes, but he's all right. He hasn't. You can't see it. Rhineys. He hasn't said anything stupid out of this, so like I'll give it to him. But like, there's still so many. There's still so many. He responded. He responded. That's crazy. So let's just listen to this. Bro looks like a man. He does look like a man baby. It looks worse on my screen because my YouTube is like cropping it weird. But he looks horrid. So let's hear this guy out. Let's hear his stupid baby whining.
In there and turned them black.
All right.
He's talking about Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon shows up and he'll explain it in some part. Barbara Gordon shows up in one panel and she's black. And he just got so mad. He's like, turn my Barbara Gordon black. Why? Why is she black? I'm so sick of this changing people to black people. It doesn't help the story. It doesn't help the story if they were white either. It does. The character is what helps the story. That's what happens when you get a character and they go through trials and tribulations. That's what makes a story. The race doesn't matter. I bet he wears a fedora and trench coat while carrying around a convenience store. They're like the little like foam, not the foam ones, but like the little plastic ones. Cause I'm sorry, the foam ones are too woke for you. The foam ones, they're so safety. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why people are doing this. Either they're doing it just so you can get people like me, like that care so much, pissed off, or you're just doing it because you just get views and you just like being an asshat. Like, that's what it sounds like. Man, I just got mad about this.
So recently I found out about this channel called Ranting for Vengeance, and they seem to be the new anti-woke grifter in town. Now, usually when I talk about anti-woke grifters, I never really feel threatened or intimidated by them. But this guy, he's a little different. See, the minute I click on his channel, I think, oh, I can make fun of this guy. But then I go look at his banner, and it says, Ranting for Vengeance, death to all posers.
Thank you. Thank you. Jory, please. Ain't that the most cringiest shit you ever like? Ranting for vengeance. I rant for vengeance like Batman. So that's why I'm tired of having black people in my Batman. I'm tired of having gay people in my Batman. Like, bro better watch out. He might cut himself on those edges. Like, for what? For what?
I mean, if that just doesn't scream cool, I don't know what does. And if
Yeah,
you were
right.
certain they were an anti-woke grifter, well, just take a look at their thumbnails, because they will always remind you that they are on the anti-woke grift. Woke, woke, woke. It's Jover, woke. Basically, everything is woke according to these guys. Now, today I want to go ahead and take a look at this video that this guy made. Where basically, he says that Batman is woke. So we're going to find out, why is Batman woke? What went wrong? Why is Batman gay now? Why have superheroes gone woke? Let's go ahead and find out.
And spoiler alert, there's no indication from what I've seen from the screenshots and stuff. There's no actual indication that Batman's gay. He just calls him gay as a slur thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's stupid. I'll let him explain his dumbass self.
So DC has decided to reinvent Batman in the brand new series, Absolute Batman. Many people
Okay, and I know.
Unwoke.
it's a breath of fresh air. This series, Absolute Batman.
Let's be honest. This is some cool ass shit, bro. Like, I've seen this when it was like just the previews or whatever. I'm like, this is dope. Like, all of this just showing dope. You know what I'm saying? This is just telling dope right here. This is a cool Batman. Like, look at this dude. 6'7", jacked as shit, looking like he could beat Bane in a one-on-one fight without, like, Bane with serum. He don't need serum to beat Bane. Look at this man. This is a cool design. I find it that 90% of people who whine about woke can't even define what it means. True.
Many people are saying it's amazing. It's a breath of fresh.
Even if it was bad, why would you get mad? It's not like the mainline universe. It changes nothing about the character you like. True. Like, truly, this is the, what is it supposed to be, like the Ultimate universe for Marvel? Like, it's a side universe. But it's still cool. Like, like watching this explaining, like, his powers, and he can, like, use, oh my goodness, like, he can use his, like, ears as knives. And he uses his cape as like Spawn cape. First of all, how do you hate Spawn? You can't hate Spawn. Spawn's cool as shit too. Like, I remember growing up, I seen Spawn. I was like, this is a dope movie. This is dope. Oh yeah, I really liked it. Let them try to, exactly. It's shit cool though. Like, I don't understand the anger people have with stuff like this.
This gas, man. Wrong. This is gas. Like, this is what DC.
I agree with the black man. I watched his video too. This shit is gas, and I didn't even read this shit. I'm about to. I'm gonna go buy it. I'm literally gonna go buy it because this looked like gas.
When they said DC all in,
I'm here to tell you if that's the truth. Spoiler alert, it's not at all. It's literally one of the worst takes on Batman
As much
ever.
as I like
So I don't
Batman,
really look
I
at
feel
comic books
writers
like
are
that,
kinda
but
running out
let's
of
go ahead
ideas
and
for
just
him.
take a look
I
at
mean,
an
honestly,
image of this new.
what do you have? What do you really have for Batman that you don't already have for like Iron Man? You know, like rich guy, hides in the shadow, the philanthropist by day, by night he fights crime, same stuff every day. Batman this, Batman that. They'll make sure to get the Batman drink cup. Like, I don't know.
Batman. And
You can't do
honestly, I
nothing
don't
too
see
much.
what the complaints are. I mean, he looks pretty cool to me. And like I said,
No, you're not. I don't think you're by
books
yourself
like
in that
that.
thought
I'm not really
process.
into like, superhero lore like that anymore. But like honestly, what are the complaints
do
here?
not
I
think
mean,
you're
he
by
looks pretty
yourself on
cool.
that.
Quick disclaimer before I start. This isn't some rage bait video. I'm
It
not
is a rage
lying
bait,
to get your attention.
100%.
I'm telling you my opinion, which
Yeah,
I believe is the
is
truth.
your
That this
opinion.
is not
I just think it's funny. I'm telling you my opinion. Hold on. I'm telling you my opinion. My opinion is fact, and if you don't act like it's fact, then you're one of the woke people that's ruining this country. Even though I'm not part of this country, I'm still gonna complain about it. That's what he's telling me right now. So let's go back to the video.
Batman, and B is an absolute dumpster fire. This comic is a disgrace to creators
I'm sorry, he's not British. He's Scottish.
like Frank Miller, Jeff Loeb. This isn't the Batman they envisioned. I know it's a different take on the character, but what this does ruins the character entirely.
All right, so your first
I appreciate you so much, Jorby. I'm telling you my opinion. Don't oppress me, baby.
mistake was owning what you're saying in this video. Revenue, ha ha ha. So now basically
I don't find that different.
isn't badass.
Just entertaining. It's just cringy.
Wait, so
That's not badass. I'm sorry. I don't find that badass. I don't find that different, unique.
that he doesn't say anything too stupid or out of line.
So this comic strives to
Looks
reinvent the
cool.
world of
Looks
Batman
cool
in
as shit.
every way possible. What if a bodybuilder, engineer dude became Batman? Yeah, that's not badass. I'm sorry. I don't
Iron Man. Engineer dude became Iron Man. I hate to say it, it happens. He's not jacked or nothing like that, but still, unless you not how is being an engineer that's also a bodybuilder not cool? Like, can you tell me that? Can you tell me how that's not cool? That sounds like That sounds like that's something that you would want as like a anti-woke person, as like a manly engineer guy that can punch a hole in a that just screams testosterone bait like a mug. How do you hate this? How do you, as somebody that's part of the anti-woke thing, hate this? I don't get it. Have no clue. But here we go.
find that badass. I don't find that different, unique, entertaining. It's just cringy.
Wait, so hang on. You don't find how this isn't cool.
It's just sounds like Batman without money because Bruce Wayne is already into the working out Yeah, so later on he'll talk about how like he's just a working class guy. He's not even rich in this one. He's just a regular dude, which I find helps because it makes him more relatable. We ain't rich. None of us is rich. That's more relatable. That you can relate more to Batman because he's just a regular guy fighting crime. Like, I don't get it.
How this isn't badass.
There's people all across the internet saying that this comic is badass. It's awesome. This comic literally reads like those edgy 90s comics that
Again, what's the problem? What's the problem? These edgy 90s comics is how we got here today. Spawn. I don't remember who the other guy is. I don't know who the other guy is, to be honest. But I want Batman to be like Elon. What? An idiot? Shaped like a barrel? That's Grifter? Okay, that's Grifter. My brother came from the age of like, my oldest brother. Came from the age of like the 80s and things like that. So he used to collect these comics. And then that's how I got like a secondhand like puff of the drug of comic book and the love of comic books. You know what I'm saying? So these are things. These are faces that look familiar to me. But like of course I have read Spawn. I watched the movie. I love Spawn. Spawn is it was a great idea. The Grifter, I don't know too much about the Grifter. I hate to say it. I have to look up something. He's like the Deadpool slash Deathstroke of the Windstorm universe. What's the wind? Okay, you're giving me a lot of questions, which got rolled into DC proper during the New 52 series. Okay, so it's a DC thing at the time. So DC's copy of, well, not copy because they own Deathstroke, but I guess technically Deadpool. So he's a mercenary, if you will, a merc. Got you. I mean, you could really tell that. I just don't like the Deadpool s mask he got going on here. That's not fully covering his face. He's like a desperado, but like not. You know, it's kind of weird. But again, my point is, this is what made comics. You know, this is where we started. The edgy, like this or that. Hello, this is cool as shit. Watching, looking at this art, like even just looking at this, look how he's like perched, you know, on his own cape. Don't know how he doesn't fall on it. The green of the highlight, like I already noticed the highlight green. That's super cool. The musculature, like back in the day, comics when they drew muscles, they drew muscles. They drew every muscle known to man. You didn't even know that he didn't have muscles. He had muscles on top of muscles.
Every single person makes fun of. It's like a 12-year-old's fan fiction of Batman.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, but bro,
No, I'm not.
Isn't the whole idea of like superheroes and like cartoons and comic books, isn't that kind of like made for like a younger audience? Like, look,
See, this is where he lost me because no, it's not technically made for a younger audience. It's made for everybody. Like, you can read a book, that's fine. I'm gonna skip this part, but like, let's go back. Let's go back and talk about this real quick. The fact that he's saying edgy is bad, but like ranting for vengeance, kind of ruining your whole thing. Wildstorm was a comic imprint started by Jim Lee. Ooh, already got the name. Jim Lee. I love Jim Lee. I don't know much about it, but the two comics that seemed to be the most popular were Shits and Stormwatch. Or is it Sluts and Stormwatch? I don't know why did bleep it out. What'd you say? I'm gonna look that up in a sec. I'm gonna look that up after this. Wildcats. So why did bleep it out? That's weird. It's weird that it bleeped it out.
It has horrible, edgy dialogue. It has some pretty gay character designs.
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to look at the camera. This is a gay character design, huh? Looks like a regular dude to me. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's a man. Must be gay. I fucking guess. Like where do you, it's you know what does it? It's the line work. The line work makes it gay. You know, it's pretty gay. You know, pretty gay line work. You know, too much thickness. You know, if you're too thick, you're too sick. You know what I'm saying? Not my Batman. Too much thick lines. That's totally valid point, my friend. You know, it totally makes it gay.
fellas, is it gay to have black short hair now?
And if you can believe it, they managed to race swap another redhead.
Yeah. So this is Barbara Gordon. I don't understand. This is so like this is such a nothing burger of a thing because she shows up for one square of this entire thing. Apparently what they're saying. Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't have the comic to confirm. But she shows up just one frame, says dad, and then he confirms that that's Barbara, and then it's like, oh, I'm dying. Like, you can't have a black daughter. Like, even like there could be stepdaughter. Cause look at his complexion, look at her complexion, not the same complexion, and it can't be mixed. She can't be mixed because she's too dark to be mixed. I'm sorry, I'm kidding, but I'm just trying to make light of the situation because it made me mad watching this, and I just had to bring it. Bro, What is with the blanking? / comic ruin. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. I think I said it something like that. I think I forgot about that. I think I did that. It's a comic ruin. She's black. Can't do that. Can't have that. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Nope. Terrible. Terrible comic.
Head from comic books. They managed to jump in there and turn them black.
I'm sorry, but when you say
Turn them black. Oh, the first one means that was sarcastic. Just in case someone watching this doesn't think that I'm actually. No, I know you don't actually think that. I know you don't actually feel like that. It's just like. It's because I'm reading it on the chat and it's blurred out, and I think I blurred out certain words like black and things like that because of what's the name? Because of the hate raid. That's what the hate raid. So you can't say like certain things in certain blacking. What did you say? I want to know what you said because I don't know what you said. Just send it to me on Discord. I don't know what I don't know. It's a 4-letter word, and I don't know what you're saying there, buddy. What you saying there, buddy? So no. Oh. So what? Okay, thank you. Please. Okay, you did it yourself. I thought I did it. I'm like, what is the word? Because why is it censored? Why is it said don't need to censor yourself here? You can say what you want. You know, you can say what you want. But like, I was like, why did it blur out that word? In all caps it blurred it out, but like not in tiny. I was like, wait a minute. What? What are you saying? I'm trying to use less. That's fair. We're adults. That's fair. I try. It's really hard. I try to stop cussing. It's hard. It's fun though, but it's hard.
black like that with just so much
Yeah,
venom
yeah.
and
Okay. Also, yeah, the way he said black was kind of just offensive in itself. It is fun. See, it is fun.
I'm sorry, but when you say have black short hair now,
And if you can believe it, they managed to race swap another redhead from comic books. They managed to jump in there and turn them black.
I'm sorry, but when
They managed to jump in there and turn them black. He can't be serious. I think this is hilarious because he can't be serious. This man cannot be like a real person in real life reacting to something. Because the way that you had to just like haul back and say black is crazy.
Abundance of with every single page of comic books, correct?
no.
And this is a fact proven with every.
Like, how do you hate this? Look how cool he looks. And he probably built this shit himself. Because guess what? He's an engineer. Bro has the eternal online syndrome. Like, for real. He needs to log off and touch grass, for real. But, like, let's hold on. Before we get... This is cool, right? Am I crazy? I'm crazy. I am crazy. But but like, this is cool, right? Yeah, I'm gonna buy this now. That's what I'm saying. Like, just from the this man had simultaneously pissed me off and then made me want to buy Batman more. Like, this is cool looking. This is a cool panel. You're woke. It comes with the territory, I guess. Sometimes it depends. It depends on where you want to put that post. Because I see a lot of Trump supporters on my complexion side. I'm just saying. I think that's wild too. But hey, hey, you do what you do. You do what you do. You vote for who you vote for. But I'm just saying. I guess I'm woke. I understand. I woke. I opened my mind. And I have, like, I don't know, what's the word? Respect for other people? That's crazy. That's crazy to have in 2024. Be respectful to somebody? Whoa, can't do that anymore. The fuck?
every single page
Oh,
of
my
this
goodness.
garbage. There's an abundance of absolutely insane creative decisions happening here. Who in their
Yes.
right
That's what we talked about. That's the fun part. Having insane creative decisions. Doing stuff because it's not formulaic and circle jerky. You have empathy, which is rare, a commodity nowadays. It's sad. Truly it's sad. That's I don't know. Is it like my nature or my sign or whatever? Because I'm a Cancer, so like people say Cancers are more emotional and blah blah blah. But like truly, it's like you can't. How do you not put yourself in somebody else's shoes, in somebody else's thought process? And just like, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, like who wants to write the same story they've been seeing someone write for years? Who wants that? Oh, really? What day? Are you June or July? I gotta ask you a couple questions. I thought we were around. I thought we knew we were around the same. Oh yeah. 22nd. Same 22nd. Okay. All right. I knew we were around the same time frame. Look at that. Two Cancers just like crabbing it up. Hey.
mind greenlit
That's crazy.
Alfred's look? What is the haircut? What is the
Like, okay, and this is Crab Gang. I want to play that the Crab Dark Souls game, and then look at Alfred. Like that's Alfred. Alfred look cool as shit too. Thank you. This is my boy Jorby. I like Jorby.
beard? Why is he an MI6 mercenary with like grenade launchers and sniper rifles? This is straight up cringe. I'm sorry.
Okay, and he said that, right? He said that that's straight up cringe, but that's straight Alfred. Alfred has always been a badass, right? Alfred in every universe is a badass. He's an anomaly. Even if you watch the Harley Quinn show, he was still a badass. Alfred is literally ex special forces. So it's pretty formulaic still, kinda.
I wonder what this guy's definition of badass is. I wonder what his definition of not cringe is. What would this guy find cool? Because so far, all of the examples that he's showing, where he's like, this is bad, it's cringe, it's not cool, it looks pretty cool.
So I thought Alfred
looks
was
pretty
bad
cool.
enough, but then we get to Bruce Wayne, the main man himself. What do you think when I say Bruce Wayne? You think the suave, charming rich guy, which in Batman Year One was originally based off of Gregory Peck, but now suave, charming rich guy, which in Batman Year One was originally based off of
There's nothing here. Sure, Gregory Peck, that's neat, but like, what am I looking at? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at just a guy. Just a regular guy. There's no character here. It's just like, oh, I seen Gregory Peck on TV one. Not to say nothing bad about the artist, but at the time, this is simplistic, right? This is very simple of a art style, which at the time of comics initial start is understandable, right? But now we have something a little more. And that's why I don't understand people. And also, Bruce is already evolved to look different. He has changed like so much in so many years. We got the Heath Ledger, not Heath Ledger. What's the one? The actor. Did you see the Superman trailer too? By the way. Yeah, I wouldn't see Bruce Wayne out of this. No, 100% would not think. Oh, that's Bruce Wayne. I would not think that in my future 2024 brain. Wouldn't think this. This is, but it's again not a bad. I'm not saying that it's bad character design, bad what's name, but it's what we had at the time, and that's why I don't understand when people complain about like She-Ra redesign, He-Man redesign, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles redesigns. They have more character. These were sold to sell toys. You know what I'm saying? These were just for toy sales back in the day. So, of course, you want something more simple so you can make molds and things like that. Now we have more character. We have more oomph. We have more I haven't, but I'll be watching it when I get home. Watch it when you get. I was gonna watch it, but I'm like, I don't want to mess with the copyright because people will be like kind of weird with it, and I already kind of milked that cow when I watched Sonic trailer, which I really want to see that movie. I really want to see that movie.
of Gregory Peck. But now in this comic, they're going for something a little different. Let's just take a little glance at what they thought Bruce Wayne was. So this is the page where Bruce Wayne
Also, cool page, very dynamic. Look at this.
is first introduced. What they thought Bruce Wayne was. So this is the page where Bruce Wayne is first introduced. We see him hitting a bag. He looks exactly like Bruce Wayne has for the last like 100 years, saying some badass Batman stuff. No fear, no pain. And then out of nowhere, this big hulking transgender comes up behind him and is like, "Hey bro, I think it's my turn now," and just starts blowing the punching bag across the room with his big fat arms. Now the character design going on here, he has the haircut of some fat emo transgender kid.
Does this guy just not like anybody who doesn't
It's just so many buzzwords. Like that's all he's pulling out is just buzzwords. Like he want to make. And how's he fat? He's not fat. He's a bodybuilder. Like you even said it yourself. It's just you're just trying to piss people off. That's what you're trying to do. You're actively trying to farm rage. I don't think this guy. He clearly doesn't. Because have you seen this man's hair? Look at it. He don't understand hair. He don't know nothing about hair. Look at that. Stringy as shit. Never been washed. He don't know nothing about hair.
It's my turn now. And just starts blowing the punching bag across the room with his big fat arms. Now, my turn now. And just starts blowing the punching bag across.
Like, look at how good this looks. Look at how good this looks. And then the freaking comic book like written boom bam pop
Across the room with his big.
like it's so good. And then like so it's like the center point, the center mass, and you're like directional. You know what I'm saying? Like this is so good. This is so good. And I don't know why somebody like this has to bitch.
Big fat arms. Now the character design going on here, he has the haircut of some fat emo transgender kid.
Does this guy just not like anybody who doesn't have the exact same hairstyle as him? Like first he was saying that having short black hair was gay. Now he's saying that like medium length to longish like black hair is now transgender? What?
And that is Bruce Wayne. I'm not joking. That is Batman. Then we actually start getting into the backstory of Bruce Wayne. His parents weren't killed coming down that alleyway and they got mugged. No, instead he's at a zoo with his dad or something and
again,
and they got mugged.
So
no,
fast.
instead he's at a zoo with his dad.
Such a good panel. Like it's so bright, so warm, and it's got like a warm tone. So it's like, oh, this is like my fond memory of my dad. It's so like it's a really good page. I think it is. I think it's a really good page. Very bright, very colorful, and then you turn into the grit, you turn into the dark, because that's what you know what I'm saying. That's how Batman works. That's how comic works. It's supposed to make you feel certain things. Does this guy not understand alternate universes? Clearly not. He don't even understand how to put his hair in a correct ponytail. He barely understands anything. Like he's got to be trolling. Like I feel like he's trolling, right? But at the same time, I know people like this exist, right? People like this has to exist. But this guy takes it to a whole new level. I seen it today and I had to like ruin you guys' day by watching this shit. But it's like I just don't understand. I just don't get it.
Dad or something, and his dad gets shot, and the idea for Batman comes from the fact that he's in a zoo and he goes into some bat-like exhibit. I really don't know what's going on here. I don't know what was being smoked in the writer's room, but clearly this comic is all over the place. It's a mess. And apparently Bruce Wayne isn't some rich guy anymore. Instead, he's a working class citizen, working all these different construction jobs, learning engineering. So he's more
relatable. he's more relatable to the common man. He talks about some other stuff like the villains and things like that, but I want to get to this part.
Party animal.
Like, look at how cool this is. Look how cool this frame is. I want to draw this. It's so goddamn. I feel like Vegeta. It's so goddamn cool.
What's the difference to normal Batman? He's basically the Hulk now. His cape has turned into Spawn's cape for some reason, because he can like push it out and drive.
No, because you gotta see, like, look at this. Like, he pulls it, he's about to like snatch this man's neck. Like, this is cool. This is so cool. I cannot wait to
people
read
through
this.
windows and walls with it. I don't know what his cape is doing in the comic, and it's really odd.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is just cool looking. Like I said, I'm not even into like comic books or Batman like that, but that is just cool looking. I don't know why this guy keeps doing this, but he keeps listing out like the most cool things in this comic book and is like, yeah, this is edgy, it's cringe, it's bad, it's lame. It's like, this looks pretty sick.
Then he rips
Pretty
off
sick.
his ears. You know those things on his head? Yeah, he just rips them off and starts cutting guys, throwing them around. Then finally, when I was ready to puke my guts out because it was such a disgrace to the character of Batman, we get hit with this page. This bad guy comes up to him, edgy, cursing at Batman. Get the F out of her way. Batman then takes off his big loaf of bread logo, the big rectangle that
And this is when I knew I wanted to look at this because I seen him do that. And I was like, that's pretty rad. Like to give him an axe that's attached to him, like he just pops it out. That's pretty rad. You cannot say that's not cool. I don't know how you say that that's not a cool idea, like just to do.
doesn't even look like the Bat logo, and uses it as a hammer or something, or an axe.
And I think it's also cool that it turns yellow, like the classic Batman logo. It turns yellow when you take it off. Cool as shit.
And slices the dude's arm off with no regard for whether or not he lives or dies, and then just goes, yeah, there's a hospital down the road, you should start running. That's some cringy tough guy dialogue that a 12-year-old would write. And then on top of it, Batman then just starts screaming, cursing at this gang. You're gonna have to get the F out of my way. What? Cursing at this gang. You're gonna have on top of it, Batman then just starts screaming, cursing.
Like, come on, you're just a hater, right? You're just a hater. You can't write comic books. You can't do anything. You can't draw. You don't have a life, clearly, because you're sitting here purchasing a comic, reading it, and then getting online and saying it's woke, and you're farming those like, oh, I'm a comic book purist. I remember back in the day, Stan Lee died for this. You know, like that's what you are. And it irked me. It really did. But like, you can't be mad at this. You really can't, because it's cool as shit.
Cursing at this gang. You're gonna have to get the F out of my way. What? What is this? Please, can we stop glorifying it, calling it badass awesome? It's one of the cringiest things.
I'm sorry, because it is badass and awesome. That's just all I got. I'm not gonna go too much farther. If you want to watch this guy's video, this guy's video, not this guy's video, this guy's video, check out his channel. Calm down, bro. It's hilarious. I see he had a response to, which I'll probably watch on my own time. I wanted to share that with you, that train wreck. Check out this dude's video. You know, pretty good analysis. I know he doesn't fully understand the life of comics, even though he has Ultron as his thing, so he does like comics. But like, you know, I hope that he's one of the people that has a good head on his shoulder. Okay. That rage bait conversation out of the way, because that is what that is.